Hello everyone and welcome back to Civilization 6. My name is Elixr here with the play-by-play, and I'm just reacclimating myself into this game right now. I pretty much forgot where I left off, and I did take a kind of a significant break before coming back to this game. I got really sucked into a game as the Aztecs that I will not be broadcasting. Maybe I'll give a little peek into the victory, because I did save before I executed the last move to win the game, and I think it'd be fun to kind of recap that. But right now we're playing with Gilgamesh in Sumeria, and here we're looking to settle a city up here somewhere kind of out of the way to just give away to England, and then I think I will drop that down first and get on good terms with her just to see how that works out. I could always just take it back, take it away if something doesn't go well between our relations. And before, I guess I will settle a city here, and then I'll throw another one down over here. So, in the meantime, while my settler is going to be, I guess I'll escort it up this way. Yes. I will send my Dragon Knights, my awesome Dragon Knights, which I also was looking around and seeing that my empire is in sore need of unit upgrades. And that is definitely on the docket to improve upon before we declare our next war for sure. And I also played with the idea of taking out La Venta and just getting control of this iron over here. The only advantage, and I found out this from playing the domination victory as the Aztecs, you do want two sources of a strategic resource. And the reason for that is that if you want to train a new unit in your cities, you have to train all swordsmen here in Nippur. So I cannot train swordsmen here because this city does not have access to iron. Oh, it will allow me to build a knight. Okay, so hold on. I'm kind of, I guess I'm looking a little foolish here. Requires niter. I do have niter improved over here, and you can see it up here. And I do have 2 copies of the horse strategic resources, so that means I can build them freely in any city in the empire, because I have a horse resource improved over here and here. And unfortunately, the knight is the unit that requires iron, and I will be upgrading all my war carts very soon, because these guys, I wish I could have got them a little bit more experience early on. I guess I do already have a level 2 unit, but in the future they will get upgraded to tanks, and man, tanks are like, if you combine them together into like a corps or an army, you can really punch through just about any line in any era. Doesn't matter who you're really up against, unless they've stacked like a bunch of units like deep, like they haven't spread themselves thin across like a wide line. Like, imagine there's a line here, and then the tank just breaks through, and then you can swoop around and take out all of their take out all their ranged units, which is amazing to have something like that. And in the meantime, I am trying to get rid of these pesky barbarians, but I guess right now you might be the one to get the upgrade. Let's do it. I couldn't remember if I was saving up for anything or not. I hope I wasn't. And Carthage, oh, I must have met a unit that has disappeared there. Carthage wants me to recruit a great engineer, and I got a free envoy for them, so that means right now I'm going to be getting +2 production when producing units in the capital, in just the capital. Okay. We've also got a bunch of +1 bonuses here from all these guys, and I get some +2, or sorry, level 2. So at 3 envoys, you get a new +2 faith in every holy site, and I think I only have 2 of those. Yeah, holy site here and there. And I didn't found my own religion, so I'm not going to be playing a religious game, not trying to win religiously. And you still need to build something. And this would be a great site for a industrial zone, because I'll be getting +3, and then if I throw another district over here somewhere, I could be getting +4 with the 2 district side by side giving it the adjacency bonus. But I know that I just completed the harbor, and I need a trader. And I'm not sure. I think Calcutta will build the trader, since that will take less time. Now, if I start a commercial hub here, it's the only place I'll be getting an adjacency bonus, and it will provide an adjacency bonus to the harbor as well. Unfortunately, it's on such a good tile, like for the 3 production. Let me exit out of this screen and take a look at the citizen management. Citizen management is okay. Yeah, they're much higher production tiles out here. I don't know why I have this one locked. Yeah, unlock that one. I kind of want the city to grow a little bit more. That's why I do have it on the growth focus. But I just realized, I'm having a housing problem, so I should switch to something that can produce me some housing. The lighthouse does, and there is no areas to put an aqueduct in, unfortunately, and that's really it. Building the lighthouse is the only thing that will help me with the housing right now, unfortunately. Yeah, you have to build a lighthouse. The commercial hub will come in time. And pardon me here. Okay, just had to bring my timer back up so I don't go over like I did in a lot of the earlier videos. And I will upgrade you as well, and then start saving up to upgrade the rest of the army. The area over here, I'm glad I grabbed the pearls and I settled in a good location alongside of this mini mountain range, I guess you could call it. And I plan on sweeping through Greece, or at least taking Athens, and going from there. There's a lot of city-states up here that I could also take advantage of in terms of their suzerain statuses, take them away from Greece. I've already plotted to take away some of their city-states. And I pretty much have this whole island all explored to myself. I guess I could start looking to settle new cities over here, but really I want to focus on warfare and taking on Greece. And also taking advantage of all of the rivers that I can find here to build more and more of my Ziggurats, because I think that's ultimately the path to victory as Greece. As Sumeria. Of course, as Greece, the path to victory is it's different victory condition, really. Most people, I believe, playing as Pericles would want to go for a cultural victory, just based on all of his inherent bonuses. Now I wonder, do I have a lot of... Well, I'll try and send a delegation. Parliament does not approve. I believe I've tried this many times, actually. Now, let's see here. She wants to occupy my continent. Once she does, because she will, I will make a deal here. And I guess I'll just give her marble. I'm just going to give it to her. And we'll see how she behaves after that. Whether she'll declare me friendly or what. And you are still making your way up north. This is an okay city spot. I didn't want to... I guess I'm giving it away. For sure. But it's a pretty nice city spot. When I took a second look at it, you have access to a lot of sea resources. And you've got the deer here, if you can grab that ahead of Laventa. And you got at least 2 mountains to play with. And then who knows what's up here. There looks like there's more hills. And you can take advantage of those tiles as well. But since there's no river, I originally planned on giving him this city. And then had a second thoughts, because the river is too valuable for me to give up as Sumeria. You fortify yourself there. And my scout will continue checking out what's going on this little landmass here. Let's see, is it a new continent? And it is. It's called Novo Pangea. That's a really cool name. I like that. And we are on Euramerica, and they are on America. So, the new land. It looks like our scout and our galley will join forces here. when it comes to exploring. And I didn't check on anything else that I was producing at the time. Oh, you should be going up here with him, man. And do I want to have garrison units? Yes, I do. Having those garrison units is really going to be good for my amenities. Amenities happy across the board, which means that I am at least +2, I think, in each city. +2 in amenities, +2, +1. Okay, so I have one city that is only +1, but I think it has to do with the fact that the city doesn't need as many amenities right now because it is at a low population, and that's why it's still considered happy. That must be the reason why. Because normally only at +1 you're content, or is that at 0? I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Watermill is being worked on here. I remember I geared this city away from production and growth, and just tried to focus on pumping out a settler until I decided I needed to keep the city, and then I totally had to backtrack and try and make up some lost ground in Eridu. Or in Eridu. No idea the correct pronunciation of that. And I was also calling this city by its wrong name as well. It's not Irkutsk.
It is the mark of an A good navy is not a provocation to war. It is the surest guarantee of peace.
That's a very Theodore Roosevelt comment right there. And since I am focusing heavily on military policies, do I need melee ranged units right now? I don't really think so. So I will swap these out. Newly trained builders gain 2 extra actions, which is always a good policy to keep around. And gold isn't something particularly... I mean, gold is always good to have. And I'm going to try and continue beefing up my treasury here by, I don't know, either by using some adjacency bonuses, maybe expand the amount of policies I can enact, and maybe even go for a merchant republic in the future. Although it would be nice to be able to buy combat units with faith, because I am going to have a lot of excess faith, and I would also be stacking that with discounts on faith purchases, so I can take advantage of a theocracy even though I didn't found my own religion. But I have a feeling like I'm going to struggle to get trade routes going just by the way that my continent is set up. There aren't a whole lot of good spots. I guess I want to use as much of the river tiles as I can, so putting down commercial hubs alongside rivers, I mean, I'm obviously going to want to do it. I like to build commercial hubs in just about every city, and that way I can really maximize my trade, both internally and internationally. So in the future, that's something that I'm going to take advantage of. So we will settle the city of Kish and then give it away. So let's see how this goes. So let's make a deal. And if I give you the city of Kish, what would you give me for it? This deal is more to my liking. Nothing. Okay, let's try it out. That's a pretty good deal. And they are unfriendly right now. Favorable trade towards them is 10. I've seen it be as low as 6, and I think it degrades over time. But the 6 was when I traded them a strategic resource and 1 amenity, I believe. And then let's see if they'll accept my delegation. Oh, we'll wait one more turn and see if their feelings have changed. And since it's on a new continent, she gets 1 free melee unit automatically thanks to her special abilities. I do have my general hanging out over here. Boudica is really only good in the classical and medieval era, so I technically still am in the medieval era. As long as I have knights, I think I'll be okay with Boudica hanging around. But I'm going to send you to Uruk, and you're going to jump up on land and explore the interior if you can. My gold is looking pretty good right now, so So, major victory. They have plus 10 against cavalry automatically. So, yeah, let's just go for it here. And then you're going to get a nice little upgrade. And then you'll move out of the capital and come assist over here. I don't want to lose this knight unit, and he's going to need to withdraw. He might take some damage here, and I'd be really devastating if they started spawning new units next turn. We'll see. I've been kind of unlucky with barbarians in this game. So, mass production won't give me any extra bonuses. Other than, because sometimes there are hidden bonuses when you're not mousing over one of these other tooltip spots here. So, sometimes with the ones where I don't see, like the text that I don't see anything that I really need, I make sure to check. Make sure there's no other bonus that you could be getting, or, you know, little extra thing that the technology provides. 2 universities, I just gained the ability to build them, so that's something I'll be working towards. And the Forbidden City is a great wonder, and it must be built on flat land next to the... Yeah, and I could build it here. And maybe put a theater square. This would be where my theater square would be. But the Forbidden City is great because it provides a little bit of culture, and it offers one free culture, or not, one free wildcard slot. So it's flexible for any playstyle to have that one extra slot, because you could put any tech in there, or any policy. So let's look down the line here and see where we are and where we want to go. The 2 bombards, something that I might get, but I need to research metal casting first. Own 2 crossbowmen is definitely something that I'm going to get. And banking, I only have... I'm working my way towards having 2 commercial... or I think it's 1 commercial hub. I'm not sure how many I have active right now, actually. Because I can field 3 trade routes. And you're building a commercial hub right here, which is exactly where it should be. And because it's getting the adjacency bonus from these 2 districts. And you are probably going to build your commercial hub right here. Unfortunately, I couldn't put the commercial hub next to the coast where you would want to put a harbor, because the harbor next to the commercial hub gives really good adjacency bonuses. But I think we're going to have to skip out on that one. Oh, you built a commercial hub here, so I have 1, 2, and then I get 1 automatic trade route slot when I research foreign trade. Okay, so I'm working on getting 1 more, and then I can get another. So commercial hub are going to be really important here. And now the shipyard could be important as well, because I might need to have a big navy. Let's go with the one that I've boosted. Yeah, and then I'll work on building getting 2 crossbowmen. Really, all I have to do is upgrade 1 of you. But we'll wait on that. And then build 2 markets. I won't be able to even have access. So both of these are trade focused. So which ones do I want the most? Commercial hub adjacency. How's my housing? Not great. With at least 3 specialty districts. I don't know if I could do that. Yep, I gotta go medieval fairs. And I might get my 3rd trade route up in time. We'll see. Or my 4th trade route up in time. So I'm no longer... Oh man, this would be a great city to get some, or city-state to get some amenities from, because their special ability provides, or their unique bonus provides you with free copies of 2 unique luxury resources that can't be found on the map, and they give extra amenities. Now, yes, I'm going to give 1 to Hong Kong so that I can get the +2 when constructing wonders and buildings in the capital. and that will help me with this wonder. It doesn't look like it's going to shave off a turn or anything like that, but maybe in the future it will help me produce some buildings, wonders, and so forth in districts. That's basically everything besides units. And maybe we'll reveal more that way. Yep, it's just as I thought. It's another bay. And doesn't look like there's any good city settlement spots unless there's some nice stuff in here. You can grab some good amenities by just settling on a different continent. I think I really enjoy the new change with the continent system, because depending on which continent you're on, it will provide a new set of amenities. Like over here, I don't see really any amenities except for coffee, but I don't find any of that on Euramerica. And there's salt, there's more coffee, I saw tobacco, and there's more tobacco, and those will be unique to this continent, and it'll encourage me to settle on a new continent. And maybe right here, grabbing the sugar. Oh, I didn't point out the sugar. The sugar, maybe the sugar, coffee, and salt all right here. Just, it's like a nice little resource grab. And then you can also change the lens. Settler lens, probably tell me settle right here is good. Then government lens. I guess England is a monarchy as well. And we'll find out if they're going to like me now that I've given them that little city up there. Oh, I haven't constructed the niter mine yet. And I think I also settled on niter. Oh no, here's the niter mine down here. So once I have 2 sources, then I can now, I think I can now train that unit in any city. Oh, the reason why I could train any unit here is because I have the barracks, or having the encampment. The encampment will allow you to build any unit without having double of the same resource. So this city will not be able to produce knights. I'm guessing, yes. And it says your civilization needs 2 iron to train this type of unit. If the city has an encampment, you only need 1 iron. And there you go. That's the asterisk that applies to this city. And then if you have 2 copies of it, of a resource, you can build it in any city. Like I wouldn't be able to build this horseman here because I don't have an encampment, and because the city has no local access to horses. But luckily enough, I'm going to have 3 horse resources improved eventually. So you're going to fall back. And you're good. You're done. And you're going to fall back as well, just because I don't want to take any risks losing these units. And this is a much more defensive game compared to Civ 5. You sometimes want to fortify and take the damage, as opposed to kind of just attacking, fall back into some rough terrain, then heal. And there's no real incentive other than, I guess, to break through a line. There's no real incentive there. And I don't know why I'm not using my Great General to kill these barbarians. And I could always convert these barbarians if I want, because it is Boudica, and Boudica, her special ability is that she can convert barbarians into, I guess, your own Civ's warriors. And if there's a huge horde of barbarians with advanced units, I'm thinking later on in the eras, I will take advantage of that, when the barbarians aren't just spearmen. But if they are spearmen, still I can upgrade them later on. And now you still are unfriendly with me. What is the deal? Parliament doesn't approve. Our relationship is neutral now. She wants to expand to a continent you occupy. Now, I gave you the city. Huh. Nothing. Weird. Okay. Well, I'll just give it some time. Who knows? Maybe there will. I have to wait for the pop-up for them to acknowledge the fact that they have a city on my continent. So I'm spreading my envoys thin on purpose because I want to get the +1 bonuses for each one, or the first tier bonuses for each one. No, I have another envoy because I am a monarchy. So in monarchy, that tier of governments, you can gain 2 envoys. And so I confirmed that one placement. Now Lisbon would be nice to continue staying suzerain of. But I kind of want to make some progress on Zanzibar. Because no one else has discovered Lisbon yet, I'm pretty sure. And there's no suzerain here, but I'd have to get them 7 to become the suzerain. So let's make some progress on Zanzibar. And I think we can enrage Greece, and maybe he'll, like, rage war against us. Rage war or wage war. So, yep. You will crush them. And I think it has a lot to do with this Boudica being there. Military science has advanced considerably because I killed a unit with a knight. That's why. And I will get my 2 crossbowmen right now. Boost to metal casting. And for you, you're already on a production focus. You're going to kind of struggle with production until you occupy all of these farms that are going to be giving you +1. And so basically, this city just has to grow out of control to become a productive city in terms of building things. And you kind of deserve an upgrade, but you do too. So you'll be the next to get upgraded. And these knights are really strong in comparison to the old war carts. Yeah, they're 18 points higher, which is described by Ed Beach, is almost like every 10 points is like a new era, more powerful. So this is like a medieval era unit compared to a ancient era unit, which is exactly what it is. Continue the exploration. Yep, just what I suspected, finding some bunch of ice caps. And the next site for you is to, I guess, prove the world is round. And I didn't make that... I literally... I guess not literally. I figuratively did not make the connection here that these two are so close. Wow. Maybe I could settle the whole northern hemisphere. That could be it's a good goal, really. Hashtag goals. Hashtag Civ goals. Almost about to field 4 trade routes. Well, I wonder here. If I wish I could speed this up, man. You're going to have some problem with these barbarians, I can tell. And you did jump out and grab that deer already. Now, England. Let's see here. What? You want to and this has already gone down to 4, by the way. Parliament doesn't approve. I really don't understand this system here, because I think we have a trade route. Let's see if we can make a deal here. Open borders. Let's see. Okay, I can do that deal. And I'm gonna really do anything. I'm gonna sell out to ally myself with her, because not being able to use my special ability is really going to hurt me. And I know that I want to go to war with Greece because I will be messing with his city-states for sure. And that will make him very mad. So why not just get up in Greece's face early on about it? Now, you do not have housing problems yet. That's usually the first thing I like to look at. And then if the city isn't totally improved, like right now it has 6 tiles that the citizens can work, and we're choosing to work the marsh tiles here. Probably a wise move, because that'll help the city grow a little bit more. And eventually I think I want all of these to be Ziggurats. And then I'll get my farm adjacency from over here. Or all these could be Ziggurats, and then the farm adjacency can come from here. Because there will be these will be good spots for farms here over the marsh. Yeah, maybe that'll be what I'll do. But first, you need to build something like a builder, maybe. And yeah, builder will be good. And eventually I'm going to need to start training some musketmen. Oh, you know what? I should have been building a lot of units before this completed. Oh well, because every unit gets a free promotion when this is done, and I didn't quite think that far ahead before I finished this video. Either way, I'll make my decision what to do with Eridu in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Civilization 6. If you have anything nice to say, leave it in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, this is Elixr, signing off.